Hi, it's me, Mixamakes, and we are here to continue with the Mechabare VN Endless Overhaul made by Ecomoesty. Links to both the game and the artist are down in the description if you want to play it yourself or you just want to check out their art. Anyways, let us continue with the game slash VN. Let's continue. Yay! Okay, so I think the last episode we met everyone. We left off by leaving Overhaul after meeting Yua and Hatoha, yeah. And I think there was talks about potentially servicing I in the next day. I think this is the end of the day now. Yeah, I think this is the end of the day, and then tomorrow we're going to be servicing I. So let us continue that. Little by little, I feel like I was getting a glimpse of my grandmother before her death. In my memory, my grandmother's appearance stopped 10 years ago, but there must be some geometrical discrepancies. My grandmother was a person who could communicate only with machines. Of course, this is a figurative expression. She could repair any machine she saw at first glance and immediately understood how to handle it. I have similarities with my grandmother, so I can imagine what kind of world she saw. I am told that my grandmother was an excellent repairman in her youth. However, she was too clumsy to live as a human being. People around her did not want to accept her. She did not get along well in the group, and her career as a hired repairman was not very long. Aww. I wonder what my grandmother was thinking when she ran away from home that day and arrived here after wandering around. Perhaps this place, filled with human-shaped machines, was the only place she could find. Her thoughts were swimming in circles like a killifish, just barely touching the ceiling. There is no point in thinking about this. The clock was already pointing to 1 o'clock. Oh, it's late. I must sleep. Oh! Even the moonlight was too bright for me, so I crawled under the blankets. Oh, okay. Time for sleep. Loading. Did I click something? Oh. Loading. Still loading. There we go. The next day, I spent the whole day tidying up and cleaning the workshop. When I came to, it was dark as ink outside the window. Oh my gosh. I spent the whole day cleaning. Nice. I hope I ate something. If I were to resume maintenance work after the cleanup, I would have been very careful about the androids. I don't know much about androids, and it would be difficult for me to deal with several in one day. To be honest, there's a small part of me that wishes that they would come when they are fully prepared. Because the grease from the androids that I borrowed when I was maintaining the Earth had no smell. I had not noticed it, but upon closer inspection, there's quite a bit of it flying around on the floor. Oh no. I should probably clean the floor more often from now on. Speaking of which, what should I do for dinner? I hope I ate during the cleaning. 3 balanced meals a day. You gotta have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's no bread and no cake. Didn't even know what kind of restaurants in the neighborhood, even if I wanted to get some food. No konbini? We walked a little further. Would there be a family restaurant in an area where half the population seems to be android? What came to mind was Overhaul, or rather, I knew of no other place but there. Oh no. Ah! I was about to leave with the key. I heard a tap on the door. Why now? I thought. Why now? Ugh.
こんばんは。あれ、今からお出かけ？こんな時間に？
Daichi, what are you doing here? I'm sorry you have to come all this way, but we're closed for today.
いやいや、別にメンテお願いしに来たわけじゃなくてさ、多分食べるものないだろうし、買い出しどうかなって思って。
Wow, he's taking care of me. He had to check up on me. Spent the whole day. He probably knows I spent the whole day cleaning. Didn't go outside at all. How'd you know? As you can imagine, I don't have anything to eat, so I thought I'd go to Overhaul.
じゃあそのついでに日用品とかも買っとく？ハンドソープとかさ。ここ工業用ハンドクリーナーしかないっぽいし。
They only seem to have industrial hand cleaners here. Hey. It removes grease and grime so well. I'm fine with industrial hand cleaner after all.
よくないですよ。何回も洗ってると研磨剤で結構荒れるでしょ。今は大丈夫かもしれないけど、冬になると特に大変だよ。ここは相当底冷えするし。
Yeah, my hands will get all dry. Gotta get the stuff with the moisturizer in it. What? Oh. Eventually, he took me to the grocery store before we went to Overhaul. Aww. It's strange how buying hand soap, towels, and other daily necessities makes me feel like I'm getting closer to a more cultured lifestyle. Nice! I remember that. I went overseas for a externship, and I remember buying like the necessities and feeling like, wow, I'm gonna make it. I'm so well established here. I still don't know the area very well, so I have no idea where to find anything.
たまにはメンテから離れてこの辺散歩してもいいのかもよ。ずっと仕事のことを考えるのってしんどいでしょ。
It is good to get outside and just sort of walk around, explore the area. I mean, I'm sorry you have to carry all this stuff. Oh, you're making Daichi carry everything? Ah, okay. I bought more than I expected, but he helped me with my luggage without saying a word. Okay, that's nice. I was going to go back and put my luggage down, but I found that the detergent was not working. Oh no. I planned to go back and put my luggage... Oh. I planned to go back and put my luggage down once I got there, so I bought a lot of detergent and other liquid-based products. It must have been quite heavy, but he carried it without a single expression on his face. Wow. So stoic. I looked at the large bag absent-mindedly, wondering why he was being so nice to me. Eventually, my gaze fell on the shadow cast on the ground by the streetlight. I've been meaning to tell you, aren't you awfully tall? How tall is he? No, I had a feeling that I was. When you look at it objectively in the form of a shadow, you're again surprised at how tall it is. Oh my gosh, without exaggeration, he looks almost 2 meters tall.
でしょ。なんでだと思う？
I'm surprised to see his height. Well... Oh, I'm surprised to see your height. Well, because you're a prototype. Why would you bring it up again? To test if it's possible to walk with a height of 2 meters? I mean... I still feel like you shouldn't have brought it up. But I guess... it's excusable because it's like you're looking at it from like a more objective standpoint. Like Daichi already knows that we're okay with prototypes, so maybe it's fine.
残念。全然違いますね。
Okay. Okay, see, it's fine. So, what's the answer?
正解はメートル法とヤンドポンド法がくんずほぐれつしたからでした。犬で言うとチワポメとかチワプーみたいなことです。
Oh no. Did they accidentally make him 2 meters? Is that what happened? A mutt?
チワポメです。
Uh-huh. It's not big enough to call itself a super small dog. Does that mean the dimensions of the parts are messed up? Why didn't they use the metric system?
一部部品を外注してたんだって。で、とりあえず組んだらこうなったらしい。上振れしてる分にはいいかなって思ってるけど。
Oh, that's kind of cool. It's like the thing. There is that one space rocket, right? They used metric instead of imperial, and then wound up messing up the fuel amounts. But I mean, yeah, if it works for him, it works.
でもヒットボックスが縦にでかい分入り口とかで頭ぶつけたりするんだよね。
Yeah. Tall boy. He boasts in a self-depreciating manner characteristic of his height. Shall I grind the top of your head down with a grinder?
ザビエるのは趣味じゃないので。
Huh? I don't know what that means. Oh, like I'm gonna make him bald? Is that what he means? Like Professor Xavier? As he walked along, we saw the sign for Overhaul. I was walking along, talking to someone, when we saw the first sign for Overhaul. I'll buy you a drink.
お、嬉しい。じゃあコーヒーフロートで。
You'll buy me a drink? Oh, I'll have a coffee float. Nice.
いいね。それが君のおすすめ？じゃあ俺も同じのにしようかな。
Who is that? Excuse me? Oh. Wait, did Daichi always look like that? What's going on?
やあ大地君。こんな時間に出歩いちゃって。どこ行くの？
Oh, the music changed. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. As if in anticipation, an android approaches. This guy's bad news. What's going on? Ah, what's the translation for this? Although it was dimly lit, it was still within sight, but Daichi refused to make eye contact. Oh, he's bad news. Bad person. Danger, danger. Looks like it's calling out to me.
そうだよ。呼んでるよ。無視されると辛いな。わざわざ会いに来てあげたのに。
I don't trust this man.
隣の人は誰？多分初めましてだよね。うちの大地がお世話になってます。とでも言っておこうかな。
先生、そんなやついいよ。早く行こう。
Yeah, I agree. I don't trust this man. But no buts. Let's leave. This man looks sketchy. Daichi looks uncomfortable. Daichi comes first. I thought you knew him before I could say anything else. Daichi didn't make eye contact with the android at all, but put his hand on my back and pushed me into the overhaul. What was that thing? That's a little rude. What was that thing? It looked like you knew it. Was that okay?
気にしなくていいよ。次見たら無視でいい。
Oh, okay. At least you know each other? I thought it was a close relative or a friend or something.
あんなの、関わったらろくなことにならないから。
I'm fine with that. Easy. Oh, I guess, yeah, I'm the town doctor, Frick. I do have to. I don't know what's going on here, but I can't be choosy about my patients. Maybe I wouldn't be. That's right. I'm technically supposed to be neutral about everyone. Oops.
またそんなこと言ってさ。
I was stunned. That's what was written on his face. I can't. I don't know where to look whenever eyes on the screen. Oh my gosh.
先生、来てくれたんだ。
And everything's better now.
気に入ってくれたのかな
Oh my gosh. Like the detail on her abdomen too. My gosh. Too much. Good evening. 3 canapes, please. 3?
わかった。なんだか寝不足
Oh? Maybe your pillow wasn't the, oh, maybe my pillow wasn't the right height.
枕。そっか。人間って枕いるんだ。
Would you really not know about? I guess not. I guess she wouldn't have needed to like spend time with humans enough to know their like sleeping habits. Huh. Okay. Some people say they can't sleep with that. Some people say they can't sleep with a pillow. I nodded her head. I nodded her head. It may be difficult for androids to understand that there are individual differences in conditions, even though they are the same model.
あんまり無理しないで。倒れたら悲しいから。
She seemed quite concerned about my grandmother. The two of them must have been getting along well. I was not a very good talker either, and perhaps she and my grandmother, who is not very talkative, could communicate with each other. I was staring at me with concern. Oh? Oh. That's pretty. I remember that android eyes are different from human eyes. I recently noticed that unlike human eyes, android eyes sometimes emit a hard luster. Ooh. Since it is called a camera, I think it's made of glass or something. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, is there writing there too? Blue Y2E4. Huh. Oh yeah, there's some writing on the eyes, camera lens, I guess. When I look into Wing's eyes, I saw her quickly adjusting the aperture in the back of her head, trying to focus on me. I could see her quickly adjusting the aperture in the back of her head, trying to bring the camera into focus on me. Oh, I think that's the same sentence. I thought I could even hear the sound of her focusing.
何
Oh, am I just... I'm just staring right into her eyes now. The aperture of the camera's eye was moving so busily with my movements. Like a baby bird waiting to be fed. I'm just staring into this girl's eyes. What's going on? Thought it was kind of cute. Yeah, but not wrong.
先生、そういうことは大事な時に言わなきゃ。
Can't just say it so flippantly, I guess. She reacted as if she was used to being told that. I guess it's not particularly strange since she works in a bar like this.
でも私には何回でも遠慮なく言っていい。
Wow.
言わないともったいない。
Wow. You say it when it counts, but you can tell me I'm pretty all the time. She was a little happy after all.
ちゃん、このビール5番テーブルに持ってって。あ、こっちのミックスナッツは3番テーブル。
はーい。後でカナッペ持ってくるね。
Yeah, no worries. We got here later. Take care of your stuff. I held 5 beer mugs in each hand and went to the table by the wall. She was as strong as she looked. Wow. Holy! She's wearing heels of nearly 15 centimeters, yet she didn't seem to wobble at all. She has an amazing sense of balance. Besides, each beer mug weighs 700 grams, so she could hold 5 in one hand. Holy, that's what? 3.5 kilos? 3.5 kilos. Am I doing that math right? Yeah. I'm not sure. Anyways, it means that she has amazing arm strength. Oh, why? Why? Familiar voice echoed through the bar. Me too, Daichi, me too. Why is she here again?
ちょ落ち着いてよ。また騒ぎ起こすつもりかよ。
What'd I do?
意味わかんないんだよ。一緒に爆発したいとかなんとか。それってつまり俺を殺したいってことじゃないか。変だと思わないのか？付き合いきれないんだよ。もうお前と一緒にいるのは疲れたんだ。
Oh no. Oh no. There has been a misunderstanding.
言いたいことはめちゃくちゃわかるんだけどさ。あんまりこいつを刺激しないでほしいっていうか。てか声でっか。ほらみんな見てるし。
Oh
ちょい静か。
no.
お前なんかどうせ一人寂しく爆発すればいいとか思ってんだろ。
This man has misunderstood you as passion. Oh no.
俺様と話してると心臓が爆発しそうとか言ってた人間はどこのどいつ。爆発したいんでしょ。なんで今さら手のひら返すのさ。
You gotta be careful with your phrasing. You gotta understand the passion of it. These are metaphors, you know. You can't take it literally. They're not actual threats. Except for when she's actually threatening you, in which case, maybe I understand why it's a little confusing.
比喩表現だろ。言葉そのままで受け取るやつがあるかよ。まあほら人間特有の比喩表現ってのがありまして、多分そこがあったんだよ。確かに心臓が爆発しそうって言葉の意味はよくわかんないけどさ。
What happens when like two different cultures meet? The expressions get mixed up because they're not used to it. The two arguing with you and her partner. Yeah. I feel sorry for Hata, who has somehow been dragged into the situation and forced to act as an arbitrator. Arbitrator? Arbiter. Arbitrator. Oh no.
だから周りを巻き込むんじゃなくてもう少し考えろって言ってるんだよ。あれをしたいこれをしたいばっかりでそれに付き合わされる側の気持ちにもなってみろよ。
Uh-oh. Telling someone how they should feel. Never a good move in an argument.
うわーもううるさいうるさい。一人で悩んでたらなんで言ってくれなかったのとか言うくせに何なの。言ってることめちゃくちゃなのはそっちじゃん。
Yeah, that didn't help.
ああ落ち着いてってば。とりあえず持ってるフォークを下ろして危ないから。
That sounds like a lot of work.
ゲームの曜日イベントぐらいの頻度でやってるよあれ。
Looks like the end is near. I have my doubts. I think this is typical. Maybe.
あれはハトバではどうにもならないだろうし。ちょっと行ってくるわ。
Hato is just sort of stuck in the middle of things.
はいはい、ゆあちゃんステイステイ。 Y 軸マイナス方向にお手で動かして危ないものはテーブルに置こうね。えらい置けた。さすが高性能なマニピュレーターですね。
そっちの人も一旦座って落ち着いてね。とりあえずコーヒーでも飲んでさ。あ、砂糖入れる。何個欲しい？あ、なんかすいません。でもコーヒーにはトニック以外入れられなくて。あ、すか。でもトニックも確かにいいよね。知らんけど。
Uh-oh. Nice. She's correcting Yua, and Hata is correcting Yua's partner. Oh my gosh. That one couple in the friend group that you always have to like talk with, like, alright guys, calm down. There's been a bit of a misunderstanding. This is what the other person needs. Classic. The two of them interceded together, and as expected, they seem to have cooled down a bit. There we go. All better now. The piercing stare of the people around her gradually became less and less noticeable.
落ち着いた。これで仲直りして。
Oh my god. What I brought was baked sweets and warm milk tea. Aww. The baked goods are so hard that you might chip your front teeth if you eat them as they are. Oh no! You sure this is food, right?
そのままでも食べられないことはないけど、硬いから基本的には飲み物に浸して食べる。ホットミルクとかワインとか。
Okay. So you're meant to. Oh, it's I know what those cookies are. I don't remember what they're called though. But yeah, you're supposed to like dip them in. I think I've seen people dip them in coffee. I don't remember what that food is called. Biscotti. It might be biscotti. I know biscotti is supposed to like dip in. I've seen people dip biscotti in coffee to sort of soften it up. Hey, there you go. I remember there's sweets like that. I think they're called biscotti.
ちょっとつけるだけでケーキみたいにふわふわになって美味しいの。 フォークはいる？
わふわ。
あーごめんね。フォーク下げといてもらえると助かる。何するかわかんないし。
No forks, no sharp objects around, please. We don't know how you is gonna react right now.
わかった。
They picked up the fork with the hand that was not holding the tray. Hold it. What? Oh! And broke it with one hand. What?
うわ
Oh. Strong women. We support strong women, but like, why?
ごゆっくり。
What? Is she upset? Did we upset her?
ああ、もしかしてあれ怒ってた？てか握力どんだけあんの？手品用だよね。
Did we upset her? What happened?
気のせいであってほしいんですけど、次やったらお前がこうなる番だ。みたいな感じでした。
Maybe she was upset with the argument. Hopefully it's not me. They returned to the counter and put the canapé she had ordered on the table.
遅くなってごめんね。お詫びに一つ多めにしたよ。店長には内緒にしてね。
Oh, she made us one more. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Special service for me? Don't worry about it. You look like you were in a lot of trouble. But still, that's a lot of power. You were holding 5 mugs in one hand.
私、結構力強いから重いものも持てるの。
Wow.
昔はちょっと嫌だったけど、ここでは結構役に立ってるかな。
Strong women. Yeah. We like strong women. I can bend forks in one hand. I'm also strong.
見てた？力の強すぎるアンドロイド、やっぱり可愛くない？
Oh, I think I meant to say that she can also bend forks in one hand. Oh, I see. I understand now. Aren't they still cute? Yes. Androids with too much power also still cute. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. 100 times yes. 1,000 times yes. It's okay, isn't it? It's just individuality.
人間の言う個性って言葉、すごく曖昧。だけど便利だと思う。個性。
Yes. Still in her good graces. Perfect. Aww. A smiled while muttering individuality over and over again. Oh my god. Excuse me. Since I came here, all I've met are androids. It seems a lot different from where it was originally. I should know more about this town in order to get along with them. If I went to the library and scoured the data, I might be able to find out something about the city here. That's what I thought when I visited the library. Nice! Perhaps because of the widespread use of androids and the progression of digitization, the library was quite small as a building. In terms of area, I think it's only about the size of 3 houses. Oh! So I came here relying on GPS. I did not realize there was a library at first. I wandered around for about 30 minutes. Nice. I'm also like that sometimes. I'll follow the GPS and I still won't know how to enter. There is this one train station in Osaka that I just could not navigate. I'm pretty sure it was like walking around, like walking in and out of like the building for like half an hour before I figure out where to go. Crazy. When I entered the building, I was first approached by an android at the reception desk. Oh, first of all, I see you are new here. Then please register first. The android looked into my eyes. I could see something glistening in the depths of its eyes. Oh, iris scan. I've registered your iris information. And tell me your name. When I told him my name, he smiled amiably and asked for a handshake. Oh, is that to get fingerprint? When I shook his hand back, he looked surprised. What? Yes? No, excuse me, but you don't have a chip implant. I tried to set up your login permission to the main building, but there is no response. I don't have an implant. Oh, so the humans here are augmented? I see, that's very rare around here. Have you moved over recently? Chips are very convenient. If you set up a payment system, you can use it to make purchases, and it can also be used as a key for electronic locks. All androids have chips in them. Oh, if you want, we can do implants in the main building. It only takes about 30 minutes. After administering anesthesia first, a slightly large needle is inserted into the base of the thumb and a hole is made. Next, we insert a tip into the needle hole, expanding the hole to avoid bone and nerves. Then we disinfect the area and that's it. It's easy, isn't it? There are no reported cases of numbness or other after effects, so it's safe, right? Oh, so you mean they inserted a needle large enough to hold the chip? That sounds pretty painful. The anesthesia is sometimes said to be painful if the anesthesia... the procedure maybe is sometimes said to be painful if the anesthesia does not work well. In that case, we will quit that anesthesia before working on it, so there's no problem. Besides, the chip is such a small one. The description is freaking me out. He shows me a chip that looks about the size of a grain of rice. Oh my god, that's huge! No, if I say it's small, it is indeed small, but to bury a foreign body of that size under the skin, it might be a little scary. Yeah! Looks a little scary. It certainly looks useful, but I wouldn't want it to dull my senses if it did, so I'm not gonna do it this time. Ah. Oh, are you perhaps working in the technical field? No problem. No wonder you have a firm hand. Then please use this card to enter the building from now on. There we go. He handed me a plastic card with my name on it. Read it through the card reader and the gate will open. If there's a book you want to borrow, there's a device inside the register to check it out. Ah. The library was a two-story building with books lined up in rows. I'd expected to see fewer books, but when I entered the library, I found it to be quite impressive. There was almost no people in the building. It was only natural. Nowadays, there are other forms of entertainment besides books, and few people go out of their way to choose paper as their reading medium. In the corner of the room, there are two computers. Some information these days is probably available as data, not on paper. It would be better to look it up there than in a book. I operated the keyboard to access the library's database folder. As expected, the city's history and incidents were stored in detailed folders. The update dates were around 8 AM today, even for such a small library. I could feel that the library is well managed, even though it's such a small library. Now, what should I look up? Oh! Oh, is this the choice? About military androids and the relationship between androids and humans. Oh, this is the choice now! Wait, which one? I guess we're gonna find out. Cause, okay, hold on. Who am I gonna end up picking? Cause I think A-chan was impressed about me being nice about military androids, right? So maybe if I pick military androids, I'll get to speak with A-chan on a relationship between androids and humans. So who would that be, though? Oh, maybe that's... Is it Bottom Daichi because he keeps being abandoned by people who don't want to work on? Oh, maybe. I'm curious about the military android. Realistically, like I kind of want to do this one though. Between androids and humans. Okay, no. Let's maybe the military android. I don't know, because H-Head was surprised about me being polite about it. So maybe this one. Well, what should I look up? Okay, let's see. Does this lead me down a path towards H-Head? It was a long time ago, shortly after the development of androids, the world's population had plummeted due to various disasters and conflicts, leading to the conclusion that human conflict was too great a loss. No, perhaps everyone was aware of this, but it took a terribly long time for it to become common knowledge. Focus of attention then turned to an android that was being developed in a certain university laboratory. According to the person concerned, it is made in the image of a certain female student at the university! Oh... It said that the female student was short-lived, but brilliant and very handy in all ways. Oh, very handy in all ways. It's very different between handy and handsy. It is said that the female student was short-lived, but brilliant and very handy in all ways. Student's sister was in charge of the development. In the phase of the laboratory, there's a time capsule of sweets that she had made during her lifetime. Aww. The student's younger sister only wanted to see her sister and make sweets again. She went to the lab every day just to see her sister and make sweets again. A company that was developing androids for the military took notice. Naturally, the lab refused. But the situation was getting worse by the day, and the lab felt compelled to cooperate. Oh no. For a while, the androids were forced to fight each other, but due to funding and waste problems, it is no longer the case. Finally realized that the act of fighting was too much of a loss. In a sense, this is human evolution. So says Mr. S, a former employee of a military android development company. He didn't seem particularly pessimistic about the loss of his former location. The article ended here. So, the military androids seem to have been made under pressure from the military. So they were never intended to be like for military use in the first place. But then now there's all this stigma about military androids being around people. When in reality, they were never really meant to be military androids in the first place. That's interesting. There's some time after I returned home from the library, a maintenance request flew in from H-Head, saying that it was an urgent matter. Oh no.
先生、今日はね、メンテナンスというか、ちょっと手伝ってほしくて。
Why is she blushing like that about the maintenance? Also the music, oh my god. I think I made the right choice. Wing fidgeted, no. H-Han visited and said in a voice just above audible range. To protect confidential information, androids are programmed to be reluctant to allow others to see their internal mechanisms. There are many androids that have been programmed to be reluctant to share their internal mechanisms with others in order to protect confidential information. I think this is the same sentence twice. Okay. She is probably one of them. In other words, the fact that she is asking us to do this means that we have established a certain level of trust with her. Yeah! Okay, what can I help you with?
Ooh. バーのイベントでちょっと変わった衣装を着てチェーンがたくさんついてる服だった。
Oh no, the chain got tangled in the... Oh. This view isn't... I feel like this view isn't that bad. I think it's... This view doesn't seem too bad. I think...
それでそのチェーンがホースと絡まっちゃって全然取れなくて。
Oh, so now
も
we're
しかしたら
gonna...
どこかに噛み込んでるのかも。
Oh, so now we're gonna have to like untangle the chain from her chassis. Oh. Oh. Okay. And the music, oh my god. That's true. I pulled on it, but I couldn't get it out at all. I couldn't get it off at all. Is it okay if I cut the chain?
大丈夫。
Nah, you could... Whenever I have to like detangle something, I always try to not avoid... I always try to avoid cutting it. I like to try and like remove it without damaging anything. I carefully cut the chain so as to not damage the hose. See, I could not do that. I would be too nervous about cutting anything at all, so just try to remove the chain delicately without cutting it. The decorative chain is thin, so pliers will suffice. Once it has been cut to some extent, we run through the chain to determine where it is bitten. The end of the chain was sucked into the border between the rib-like part and the body part. Oh! Oh! It's true. It's chewing. It's like it just happened to get into the gap. Can I ask you to bend over backwards a little bit?
こう？
Oh my god. Hmm? Oh, see there. For military. Oh, yeah. See, so that's why she was so impressed by the fact that we were like okay with military androids. There it is. When Ai-chan turned her back, I noticed a logo I had never seen before in the gap between the torso and chest part. Some of the letters are blurred. This is... No. Wait. It can't be. Calm down. Anyways, I have to do what I have to do now. I gently tugged on the chain that was caught between A's torso and chest part, and it slipped out easily. Came off. There we go.
そんな簡単に？もうちょっと頑張った方が良かったかな。
Oh. It was entangled in the hose, so it's no wonder I couldn't get it off by myself. Since we're here, let's do some routine maintenance on the side.
先生に代わってからのメンテナンス初めて。ちょっとドキドキ。
ドキドキ。はい。ドキドキ。本当ドキドキ。Well, compared to my predecessor, it may be technically inferior in some areas, but maintenance is probably the same as anyone else. Well, I may be less skilled than my predecessor. Oh no, that's the same sentence.
技術というより、緊張？
Kincho? Nervousness? I see. It seems I'm not talking about good or bad. When you're examined by a doctor you've never met before at a hospital, you may feel a little nervous. I guess it's just like that. I wish I could somehow calm down. While I was thinking about it, I remembered that I had some coffee beans that I did not remember buying. Perhaps Daichi had bought them some time ago and left them for me. Aw, Daichi. You want some coffee or something? I have some mandarins.
飲む。
Domu. I want to calm down a little. Oh, getting all flustered. Getting so close to her. Oh my gosh. I couldn't get the words of the logo I had just seen out of my mind. Oh, it's that one. That's why. Personally, I've already forgiven, but maybe in this world, there's a bit more context to the idea of military androids. Maybe it's more fresh to people's minds here. Maybe the fact that I am aware has already appeared on my face. I even feel like when I'm under A's straight gaze that it seems to see through everything. Anyways, I leave the cot and head for the kitchen. After heating up the coffee and dripper, I fluff up the filter and put the coffee bean powder in it. I know what I'm doing. The other person is an android. For an android, the act of drinking has no significant meaning. Besides, when I drink it myself, I don't have to go through all this trouble. Even so, I carefully steep the coffee, taking the time to extract it. Aww. Or maybe I'm just like super nervous that I'm being like meticulous about it.
いい匂い。タルコのような深みもありつつ、果実のような爽やかさも持ち合わせた香りって感じ。
Oh wait, was I taking screenshots without removing this? Oops. It's like a catchphrase for a wine that comes out every year. Be careful, it's hot. With her sipping her coffee bit by bit, I start the maintenance. I can't concentrate at all. Could it be that I'm doing something crazy right now? Yes, the medical records might say something. Ah, I wonder if my grandmother was aware of this logo. Looking over the chart again, it seems that her arms are equipped with a hydraulic mechanism. Androids that operate in close proximity to humans may have hydraulic mechanisms in their torso parts. Other than that, they are often operated by pneumatic pressures or motors. Oh. The output of hydraulic power is large and dangerous, but in the first place, there are a few situations that require a large amount of power. There is no advantage to installing hydraulic pressure in other parts of the fuselage. Oh, huh. What are the actual examples of using hydraulic pressure outside of the fuselage? Oh, I think the only other real example of a hydraulic mechanism outside the fuselage was the military androids. I didn't see any mention of the logo. Maybe this is the answer already.
先生、 何か変なところあった？
Oh. What? Oh, no, not really. Should I ask? What if she was military? Why is she even here in the first place?
大丈夫？疲れてる？
Oh. What if we were maintaining a military android and she had gone haywire by mistake? That's a concern. Okay. That would be unprecedented. There's no way I would know what to do.
カルテ、何か変なこと書いてる？そんな顔されたら気になっちゃう。
I'm sorry. I don't know where to look. No, it's just you said you were strong, but it's because of the hydraulic mechanisms in your arms. That's what it says in the chart. I see what you mean.
それっていけないこと？
No, it's not wrong at all. I wonder if it is not for military use, if she does not seem to be particularly concerned about it, even after saying all this. I had a strange worry. Yes, it is. There can't be any military androids, since they are subject to regulation. I guess she was right. I was just a little tired. No, it's unusual to see hydraulics on an arm, so I assumed it would be a military android.
もしそうだったらどうする？怖い？先生にも怖いものあるの？
She laughed mischievously, whether she knew what I was thinking or not. For the next few days, I kept thinking about the A logo, no matter what I was doing. But the printing of the logo was a little messed up. The 4 military logo was definitely there. Every time I ruminated about the moment over and over again, even the scraps of letters were filled in. I even felt as if I was becoming more and more convinced. I remember what A had asked me at the bar. What would you do if military androids came? See, I knew it. I knew that would be for HN. I wondered if the military android I wonder if the military android she was referring to at the time was herself. Oh, you got a text. Hey Doc, are you free this weekend? Monica wants to give you something. Oh? The sender was Ichan. Monica! Yay! And then, on the weekend... What are you doing today? I tried to give off the vibe of, I don't suspect you of being military. That's a very, very specific vibe. Sadly, I'm a Daikon actor. Oh my gosh. I acted as if I was unaware of what was going on. I looked at A just to make sure, but she didn't seem to be suspicious.
たまには女子3人で集まるのもいいだろう。こういう場でしかできない話だってあるだろうし、それにあれが3人分しかなくてさ。
Wait, am I a girl? Am I a girl in this? Wow, yay! The 3 girls once in a while. It's me, I'm the girl. I'm the 3rd girl. Wow. That thing?
この間部活のメンバーで小旅行に行ったんだ。そこでこんなのを見つけてね。
Ooh. What? Stuffed dog strap. Like a leash? A collar? Oh, am I not reading? Hold on. It was made of fluffy boa fabric and was pleasant to the touch. A ribbon was wrapped around the neck. Oh no, it is a plushie. A ribbon was wrapped around the neck, and a bell was sewn in place to make a clear sound.
かわいい。ふわふわ。
ふわふわ。
そうだろう、かわいいだろう。旅行先がその犬の原産国なんだって。だから先生と A ちゃんと私と大地くんで4つ買おうと思ったんだけど3つしかなくて、女子だけの3つってことでおさらいにしない。
Cute. Cute.
秘密。女子だけの秘密。初めてかも。
No. There seems to be a lot of androids that are reason around here. And for Monica and A, there's some things that can only be said to a person of the same sex. Felt bad for Daichi, but I thought I should take it as a way to build trust. Then I think I'll go with the one with the white ribbon.
いいね。この水色のは A ちゃんっぽいかな。で、私はこのピンクの。
Aww.
ふわふわ。どこにつけようかな。目立つ場所がいいな。この子の名前、何がいいかな。考えなきゃ。
Oh.
今日は眠れないかも。
That's cute. She wants to name it. She wants to give it a really important name. Or I guess it's really important to her that she gives it a good name. That's cute. I'll feel bad if I'm the only one who notices it's missing, so maybe it should be in a place where Daichi won't notice it. The two androids in front of me were like teenage girls sharing a secret. They used the words cute and other vague words in keeping with their own sensibilities, and they also have a sense of this or that. At first, she was supposed to have come here thinking, I'm going to save the abandoned machine. Motivation was almost animism. Motivation was almost animism, but however, looking back, I did not really believe that the machine had a life. I thought that no matter how advanced AI had become, it was only equipped with functions like returning canned messages. I thought this job was just about fixing machines. That was about it. And at first, I felt a little uneasy when I saw their strangely quiet sleep. But strangely enough, that is no longer the case. I can feel the line between myself and them becoming blurred.
あのね、私も何かほどいいものじゃないけど、お土産あるんだ。受け取ってもらえると嬉しいな。
Yeah. Hey, also went somewhere?
そういうわけではないんだけど。
Oh?
これ。
押し花のしおり。
Ooh, cute! What Air presented was a bookmark of brightly colored hydrangeas. Ooh. The pale blue hydrangea floating on the bookmark looked like a watercolor painting.
ちょっと前に咲いたの。どうかな。
Aww.
お、花を育ててるのかい？
Oh, wait, did she make these?
アジサイ以外にもいろいろ育ててるの。 植物の匂いと色落ち着くから。
Oh, she made them herself.
色と匂いが変わると季節の変化もわかる。それでまた1日、また1週間、また1ヶ月、私は頑張れたんだって思える。私にとって花はちゃんと平和だったっていう証なの。あ、それとこれは種。もしよかったら植えてみて。
私は A ちゃんほど繊細じゃないからここまで綺麗に咲かせる才能はなさそうだな。
No.
幸せになってねって思って育てれば綺麗に咲くよ。
Wow. Cute. Wow. Anime gifts are always the best. And I always try to do that with the people I care about. I haven't done that in a while though. Try to do that again. Monica and I received the bookmarks and seeds. Aww. As for the seeds, I'm not as confident as Monica that I will be able to grow them well. I'm sure this bookmark will come in handy as I will be borrowing books from the library more often in the future. As for E, although she is probably a military android, she seems to have found her own way to stay calm. I've been watching her for a while, and she doesn't seem to be acting out of control. It may in fact be nothing for me to worry about. Thinking that, I feel a little lighter. After talking for a while, it was quickly becoming evening. A left here a little while ago to return to the bar. It'd be better to let Monica go home soon too.
先生、ちょっと相談したいことがあるんだ。いいかな？長くなりそうなんだけど。
Oh, more time with Monica? Oh. Huh? Wait, I need to save this. Okay. Listen to Monica's story? Or it's late, so I'm sending her home. Oh, is this the... Oh! Ah, okay. Listen to Monica's story. Let's listen to Monica's story. Let's see what this is about. What's going on here? Cute. Uh-huh.
助かるよ。
Oh.
ほら、ここ練習中に派手に割れちゃったんだ。
Yeah, okay. Monica's hard resin outer skin was badly cracked from her ankle to her shins. Oh my god. The music's also kind of fun too, right? Oh, what is it? Monica's hard resin outer skin was badly cracked from her ankles to her shins. Monica is a member of the soccer team. She must have accumulated a lot of fatigue from running and kicking repeatedly, which caused the cracks.
サッカーは結構足を酷使するんだよ。あ、先生、サッカーわかる？私はミッドフィルダーってのをやってるんだ。背番号は7。
7. 67. sorry.
基本的には攻めも守りもして状況によって臨機応変に動く面白いポジションでね。混戦状態になるとどうしても足に負荷がかかる場面が増えてこうやって割れてきちゃうんだよ。変な割れ方しちゃったみたいで自分ではどう頑張っても外せなくて、このままだと誰かを怪我させてしまうかもしれないし砂だって入ってきちゃうだろうしそれに小さいゴミが駆動部に噛み込むと取り除くのが大変なんだ。
Ouch. Yeah.
まだ先生のメンテを受けたことがないからね。やっぱりここは一つお手並み拝見と行きたくて。
Ooh. It's testing me. I see, I see. Monica was lively when she talked about soccer. Broken outer skin looks painful to her human self, but I guess she loves the sport of soccer so much that she doesn't care about the damage to her outer skin. I must support her so that she can continue to love the sport forever. Then all I have to do is remove this cracked outer skin and replace it with the new one, right? As a matter of course, she had brought the replacement outer skin with her. Even though the outer skin is a consumable item, I feel that no matter how many spares she has, it'll never be enough. She put on her work gloves and tugged a little on the cracked outer skin. It lifts slightly while I pull it. But returns to its original position when I release my hand. Oh, there's also a slight clunking sound, and it seems something is stuck inside. Oh no. I think the plastic bracket might be chipped and stuck inside.
やっぱりわかるんだね。感度はよしと。
Oh, that wink. I'm so weak to it. Oh my god. Trying to pry that open. My gosh. Oh, I'm not reading. Shoot, sorry. There's enough space, and it is a little rough. The principle of leverage is used to completely destroy the bracket. I think I can remove it by using the principle of leverage to completely destroy the bracket. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a little bumpy, but bear with me.
そんなの聞き慣れてるから気にしないで人思いにやってくれ。
I opened a gap with several screwdrivers and insert a crowbar. Be careful not to damage the internal wiring. When he had engaged the crowbar to some extent, he dropped it with a jerk. Ooh, shiny. Okay, it cracked well, and all that's left to do is to remove the piece and give it a light coat of oil.
いいね。最近部活で忙しくてあんまりできてなかったから。あ、そうだそうだ。私物なんだけど、オイルはこれを使ってほしい。
Oh. Oh, I wonder if... Oh, shoot. I guess this is taking time away from spending time with A. Interesting, okay. Monica said and held out a spray can. O to V, Monica said, holding out a spray can. I knew you were the type of student androids who... what? I knew you were the type of student androids who care about this kind of thing.
学生に限らず最近のアンドロイドはみんなこれだよ。先生だってこのアンドロイドえぐい匂いするなとか思わないでしょ。実は結構気を使ってるんだよ。私は練習の後に塗ったりするから。
That's interesting. Scented oil. Kinda makes sense. I see. You move around a lot, and your body is volatile when it's hot. to be even more careful.
普通のを使うと更衣室がガソリンスタンドみたいになっちゃって大変なんだよ。とは言っても窓やドアを開けるわけにはいかないからね。
Remaining debris is removed one by one with tweezers. Being careful, because any debris left behind can cause strange noises. In addition, to clean it lightly, I wipe off the exposed mechanical parts with a new pure white rag. In an instant, it turned completely black. There may have been some oil stains, but the fact that it became so black suggests that there must have been a considerable amount of sand and dust mixed in. Hey, hold on. Oh. After polishing it with a rag for a while, the mechanical parts have a luster that made it look brand new. Wow. So caring. I sprayed oil that I borrowed from Monica over the entire machine. The oil had no distinctive petroleum-based odor, and it is no wonder it is so popular. Wow. It's done.
はあ、いい感じ。こうやってきっちり清掃すると気づかないうちに結構ゴミが入ってたんだなって再認識するね。足首の動きも申し分なし。こりゃ明日の試合も負ける気がしないな。
Nice. Yeah. If you crack again, you can come back anytime. I'm free for now.
ほんと、それは助かる。外皮ってほんとすぐダメになるからね。これだけ手際がいいならまた先生にお願いしちゃうかもな。
Oh, wow. Personal mechanic. Ooh. Have you been replacing holes here before? It sounds like you can do it yourself.
ここでしかできないおしゃべりもあったからたまに来てたって感じかな。保健室に近い雰囲気があるっていうか、遊びに来やすくて。
Infirmary for students. There are not so many places that can be called a nurse's office for students. Her intelligence is probably equivalent to that of a human teenager, and her surroundings are of that age as well. It's not surprising that she has her own problems. But even if it's something she cannot tell her classmates, her homeroom teacher, or even the developer who created her, she can tell them? She can tell me? But they could say it here. Ah. If you have something to talk to me about, I'm here. Fortunately, I'm not busy right now. Oh, but Achan's at work.
本当かい？じゃあ。うん。先生の意見も聞きたいと思ってたところだから、また改めて部活がない日に話しに来るよ。
That's sweet. It seems that she's quite busy with her club activities during the summer vacation. I remember a time where I would study, go to club activities, and stop by after school. I remember a time when I was like that too. It must have been a fun time, but what do I remember when I hear the word summer vacation? I only recall that there were often warnings of photochemical smog. It must not have been that long ago. Oh. The back of Monica's head as she left the workshop seemed awfully far away. I'm not sure if it's a good thing that I'm not a high school student, or if I'm just a high school student, or if I'm just an android, or if I'm just a high school student. For example, oh, here's the rumor. It's a photo posting social network site installed program, aka installed. Monica's account, which she secretly told me about earlier, has youth cropped into squares. The screen is filled with youth cut into squares. Photos of teammates, games, desserts. The most common of these was a photo of her with one girl wearing a different uniform. Slightly slicked back, semi-long blonde hair, Round big eyes. Much shorter than Monica. Oh, by the way. I have heard that goalkeepers wear different colored uniforms so that they can be easily distinguished from other players. I'm sure she's the one. A casual post about going to the movies together, or a photo of the two of them with acorn-like eyes from Urikuda processing. Looks like an ordinary photo, but in a text field you can read things like, we bought matching necklaces, or we shared half an ice cream, and other details of what had happened the day they were written in the text box. The word best friend is used here and there in the text, and I miss the sound of it, something I rarely hear in as an adult. Aww. Yoda's photo was taken 2 years ago. This year's new member keep me company. No. This year's new members keep me company at practice until this late hour. It's amazing. I didn't force them to come with me. The photo, posted at 9:30 a.m., was accompanied by a joyful text. Monica and the keeper girl showed their muddy smiles at the camera. Aww. Even though it was so dark, there were only 2 people in the photo who looked strangely radiant. Aww. After that, Monica did not visit the workshop for a while. Oh! She was probably busy with club activity. Next time she comes, I'll make sure the workshop is ready for better maintenance. With that in mind, I tidied up the work area, got some new small tools, replaced the lights. Oh yes, I believe Monica insisted on rust inhibiting oil. Did I mention eau de vie? I happened to notice a tool store that had the same rust inhibiting oil that Monica had at the time. I found the rust preventing oil that Monica had been carrying at the yeah. It's a hot topic. Odorless, fragrance-free, next-generation rust inhibitor. A pop-up sign that reads, the next generation of odorless, fragrance-free rust inhibitor. 300ml bottle costs about 1,300 yen. It's rather expensive for a rust inhibitor spray. Even so, the fact that it's so popular suggests that people are concerned about the petroleum-based smell. Oh. Yeah, it's a thing. Like it's that they're concerned about smells in the same way that humans are. There are many other variations, such as savon and kinmokuse scents. The kit packaging caught my attention.
あれ、先生だ。
Oh! When I turned around, I saw Monica, who seemed to be at the end of her club activities. Next to her was, well, I think I've seen her somewhere before.
こっちはエマだよ。同じサッカーチームのキーパーでね。小柄だけどセーブ率が超いかついのです。
Oh, is that the goalie?
エマです。いつもマニカがお世話になっています。
Aw. Wow. Oh, I'm about her head. I remember now. I remember that girl I saw in Monica's installation. She was a little restless, but she had the cuteness of a small animal. I'm not reading out loud. I'm sorry. I'm getting so engrossed by the story. Always, or rather, I haven't done much proper maintenance on her yet. Oh, are you here to buy that rust inhibitor? The eau de vie stuff?
そうそう。あと、あのメーカーじゃないんだけど、最近はラメ入りの錆止めなんてのもあるらしくてさ。全然実用的だとは思えないけど、インフルエンザみたいな人たちがよく宣伝してるから、どんなもんだろうってそれもチェックしに来た感じ。
うん。
しかし、よく製品化できたよね。みんな大丈夫って言ってるけど、下手したらコンタミしそう。
Oh no.
ラ 邪道だよ。絶対いらない。そんなの使わなくてもマニカはキラキラしてるじゃん。
Aw.
もう嬉しいこと言ってくれるんだよねエマは。でもそんなにキラキラしてないって。
No.
だって校内にファンクラブがあるぐらいなんだもん。試合の時だって外からキャーキャー聞こえるし、マニカのこと一番知ってるのは私なのに。ラブ
No. Cute.
エマのことを一番知ってるのも私だよ。ラブ。
Leopard. Cute. Oh, they're cute. You two are good friends, aren't you? The two of them are too dazzling for me. who am usually shut up in my dank workshop working in silence. They're blue like the light of an arc, bouncing and youthful. They have something I don't have. I'd be lying if I said I did not envy them. Surely I must have passed the point of being a senior in high school like them. It's so sad for me as an adult that the words I managed to squeeze out of them are "you're so close." I decided to buy a pair of light shielding glasses, which I didn't want here because my eyes might burn if I keep looking at them all the time. And by the way, have you been playing soccer all the time? You must practice pretty late. I'll buy you a drink at the local hamburger joint if you want. You must be hungry.
いいんですか？
Sure. Emma's eyes lit up. It was too bright, so I knew I needed light shielding glasses. Cute!
期間限定のハワイアンサンドまで。酢豚のパイナップルとかああいうの結構好きだからこれも食べてみたかったんです。でもこんなにおごってもらっちゃってありがとうございます。
Oh my god, I love the music. This is so fun. Okay, I'm also getting a screenshot of this too. 1 second. I invited him and I couldn't say no, so it was a big deal. I've never seen such a long receipt, and the stares of the customers around me were quite piercing. I'm amazed at all the appetite of the athletic crowd who are in the midst of eating. There should be enough space between the two tables, sir. There should be enough space because the two tables are connected, but there's hardly any space left. I moved the pile of fries around like a sliding puzzle and managed to place a Coke for myself in the empty space. I'm glad it was just Monica and Emma this time, but I wonder what would have happened if there had been other members of the group. I'm glad they have a menu for androids. They even have orange oil.
練習終わりによくここで給油してるんだ。みんなでテーブル囲えるっていうのが最高だね。
Cute. Bow bow. Bow bow.
先生、それマニカ用のオイルなんで飲まないように気をつけてください。匂いでわかると思うけど、一応。
Oops. Emma pointed to the cup I had reached for. Oh! Almost had an indirect kiss. Ooh. Looking again closely, I saw the 4 androids as written on the cup. With so many different things lined up, I'm sure I'll end up drinking it by mistake someday. Aww. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do it again. You must really like soccer. Anna nodded her head as she ate her tropical sandwich with gusto, looking like a squirrel hoarding acorns. Aww.
もうちょっとで大会があるんです。実はうち自分で言うのも変なんだけど結構強豪校で冬に当たるのが毎年バチバチやってる隣町の強豪チームなんです。
What? It's a strong team. What is that?
私たち3年生からしたら最後の試合だから、ここは絶対負けたくなくて、まあそのチームとの試合の勝率は 50% ってとこなんですけど。
50%. Down, down, ba-da-da-bow. Da-da-bow. Will Emma win the 50-50?
相手チームにも一人アンドロイドがいてね。その子はフォワードだし、しかも西部に結構お金をかけてるって聞いた。うちはそこまで余裕のある学校じゃないから、練習量でカバーしてるって感じだね。
Oh, excuse me. Okay. It's like an underdog situation. They don't have the money, but they can practice a lot. Like a lot.
あんなのが正面から突っ込んできたら超怖いんですよ。私、最初はディフェンダーだったんですけど、普通に怖かったし、今でもたまに夢に出てくるし。
No. Oh, I wasn't a keeper back in the day.
向いてないなって思いながらディフェンダーやってたんです。正直やめちゃおっかなって思ってた。そんな時マニカがキーパーの方が向いてるんじゃないって言ってくれて、そんなのできるわけないって思ったけど、何年もサッカーやってる私が言うんだからって。それでダメだったらやめようぐらいの気持ちでキーパーになったんですけど、これがなんと結構しっくりきちゃって。
Nice. Oh, is Emma? Oh, I guess Emma's a human. Because look at the fingers, right? Or maybe not. I don't know. I guess that's one of those things where it doesn't matter, right? I guess that's what the story's trying to go for.
私でも適性とか気づいてなかったのに、マニカは見抜いちゃったの、すごくないですか？マニカのおかげでここまでやってこれたようなもんですよ。
Oh, that's sweet.
だってディフェンダーだって言われてるのに手を使っちゃうもんだから、じゃあキーパーの方が絶対合ってるって思ったんだよね。
そんな理由だったの？きっと君にしかできないって言われた時、それならって思ったのに。
いやいや、大事なことだよ。ボールが迫ってきた時に手が出るスピードが尋常じゃなくて、なんなら足より手が先に出てた。つまりキーパーの素質があったんだよ。
Nice.
厳しいよ。ミッドフィルダーなのに全然カバーしきれてないよ。
Summer's almost over. It's time for the third-year students to retire. The team has been playing soccer with the same team for more than 2 years. They must have their own thoughts about it. For Emma, the next tournament will be her last in high school, and it's an important game. I'm sure she had her own thoughts about it. Is this going to be a retirement game for Monica as well? Will the android graduate with everyone else?
マニカは卒業しないですよ。私が入るより前からいたし、ほぼ監督みたいな感じになっちゃってるかな。多分10年ぐらいやってるよね。
Oh.
マニカはサッカーが本当に好きだから、こんなに長く続けられてるんだと思います。そういうところ本当にすごいと思ってるし、2年半一緒にサッカーやれて本当に良かったなって思ってるんです。
Whoa, wait, how old is Monica then? She's doing this for like 10 years.
大げさだな。そんな風に思ってくれてたのか？私としてはただ何も考えないでずっとサッカーしてただけって感じなんだけど。
大げさじゃないよ。 一つのことをずっと続けられるって超すごいことだし、
Aw,
卒業してもちゃんと毎年試合見に行くから。
nice.
卒業してもか。
Oh. Oh. He doesn't want her to go. It's very bittersweet being in the same place for so long and having to like say goodbye to people.
あれ、なんか変なこと言ったかな。当然でしょ。私とマニカは卒業した後もチームメイトだよ。まさかマニカは次に入ってくるのはどんな子だろうなとか思ってたの。
Cute.
いやいや、そんなわけないだろ。ただ、なんて言うんだろう。本当にエマはさ。
Aww. I couldn't handle being like the third wheel in this. I'd just be gushing at how cute they are.
私を置いて卒業しちゃうんだな。
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That's probably, yeah, that's so sad. You sort of like had a reminder of reality, I guess. She has to face realities that she's always gonna be in the soccer team. Oh. And Emma's gonna graduate without her. Oh. Ah, the internal commotion and background music drowned out the other voices. It was hard to tell whether they would make it through the old days. But I, standing next to her, could clearly hear what she was saying. Oh. I couldn't imagine what she sounded like from her usual vivacious personality. Her voice was weak and frail.
え、何か言った？
Oh.
さて、まだまだこんなにあるけど全部食べきれるかな。見てこれ、ステーキバーガーだって。いかついね。
That's another time they mentioned a steak burger. Is that supposed to be? Am I reading into that too much? Is that supposed to be like a metaphor for like human-android relations, a steak burger? The next thing I hear is Monica's voice as usual. Oh. I doubted my ears and wondered if I had hallucinated what I heard earlier.
それも私が食べたかったのに。もう半分だけだよ。
Emma and Monica smiled at each other as if nothing had happened. They're fighting over the hamburgers lined up on the table as if nothing had happened. I think they stayed there for about 2 hours. The appetites were so great that by the end there was nothing left, not even for me, of course. But now that I've heard Monica's voice, I thought that maybe I should treat them both this way as much as possible. Oh. Oh. Must have been a week since then. I wonder how Monica is doing. I wonder if she was still busy with club activities. She seems to be worried about something, so it was strange that there was such a long gap between visits. As I was thinking about that.
ドカーン久しぶりだね、先生。
Hi! The workshop door opens with a bang and Monica rushes in. It was as if she knew what I was thinking. Oh, it's been a long time. You come to talk to me about those problems you mentioned before?
そんなとこ結構バタバタしちゃってさ、結局部活終わりに来ることになっちゃって。今って時間ある？あ、そうそう、これは前のお返しね。
Monica sat down on the sofa without waiting for my reply. Aw. Dust was flying. Oh no! On the table is a large paper bag she brought with her. I guess it's a return for the treat she gave me the other day. Or I guess it's a return for the treat that I gave her the other day. I took a peek inside and saw a pile of madeleines that seemed to be handmade. You didn't have to worry about that. So what is it that you want to thank me about? Talk to me about.
私の相談事というのはね、なかなか他の人には理解してもらえないことだから、先生にもよくわかんないと思う。別にそれでも大丈夫だ。というか、それで普通だ。
I don't think I can give you a satisfactory answer. Just say it anyways. I put the chilled lemon tea on the table and offered it to Monica, who instantly drank it down. She was very bold, even though she was about to discuss her problems with me. I also somehow took a bite of the Madeleine she brought. I wonder what was wrong with it. Looking at it again, it looked like it would take me about a month to eat it all. Oh no.
いやー、練習で疲れちゃって、ここ最近は毎日だからね。
You seem busy. Is it possible that your problems are also related to soccer?
私の頭にはサッカーしかないと思ってるな。でも鋭いね。実はそうなんだよ。
Monica growled as she tossed the remaining slice of lemon and sugar cubes from the teacups into her mouth.
前にも言ったけど、次の試合、3年生には高校生活最後の試合になるんだよ。テレビでも放送されるぐらい、結構大きな試合でね。悔いが残ると嫌じゃないか。だからみんな必死で練習してるんだ。
Finish your food before eating. That was... Oh, that was so good. Finish your food before eating, Monica. Come on. That's such... That was amazing voice acting.
今の3年生とは特別仲が良くてさ。特にキーパーのエマとは毎日一緒に下校するくらいなんだ。
Aww.
でも当然次の試合が終わったら3年生は引退するだろう。エマも他の3年生もみんなだ。
Oh. It's like especially hard for her on top of like graduation because she knows that she's not even going to be leaving to do other things. She's still going to be like at the school playing soccer. Everyone else is leaving her. It's not even like a normal graduation where like everyone would like leave each other and there's just sort of like there's a sense of like everyone's equally leaving each other, but for her, everyone's leaving her because she still stays. Damn. I'm sure that's true. The actuality is that you can't just take a look at the... What? What? I think there might be a bit of a... The actuality is that you can't just take a look at the actuality of the actuality. I'm sure that's true. But Monica won't graduate, right? Because that's what you've been doing all this time? When I said that much, I finally understood what Monica was trying to say. Yeah.
今までこんなこと考えなかったんだけどさ。私も卒業したいなって思ったんだ。
Oh. As I thought. Yeah. That's what she meant. The faint voice I heard at the time was not a mishearing. Thinking about it now, it was probably an appeal to the best of my abilities. You mean with the current third-year students? Monica nodded. Monica is an android, so unlike humans, she does not age. So no matter how many years pass, she never reaches the massive graduation and repeats the same days over and over and over again. Even the regular replacement of tattered sneakers and balls shows her nothing. Even though the members' faces change every year, the time that passes between her and the club room has always remained the same. Like a symbol, she is the only one who has always been there. Until now, I thought I liked soccer itself. So I guess I never really paid attention to her. But when Emma says graduation at the time, something inside her moved. You seem to be getting along well with Emma. I think she would have been very upset if she had to leave Monica alone.
でさ、先生にお願いしたいのは、先生が思う完璧なメンテナンスを私にしてほしいってことなんだ。
Oh, wow.
私は次の試合を最後にしてみんなと一緒に卒業しようと思う。卒業したらサッカーをやめてしまうかもしれない。でもだからこそどうしても高校最後に最高の思い出を作りたい。
Oh, okay. All right. We're gonna give you. We're gonna send you off with the best memories, Monica.
後輩の練習にも気が済むまで付き合いたいし、当然試合も楽しみたい。疲れたとか外皮がどうとかそんなこと言ってられない。だからわがままを言っているのは分かってるんだけど、私の最後のサッカーを最高のものにするためにいろいろと手伝ってほしいんだ。
Yeah, okay, let's do it. I think she was very distressed until she told me this. I wonder if I could quit what I've been doing up until this point with a motive similar to a half impulse. I wondered how the remaining juniors would feel about graduating with the current third-year students. Having looped her student life so many times, she must have a lot of hang-ups that ordinary students don't have. Still, the fact that Monica is making this kind of decision after all these years is unlike anything she has done in the past 3 years. There's probably more than enough reason for her to come to that conclusion. She's being asked to put the final touches on a high school career that was never meant to end. It was an important request from a girl who had devoted years and years of her life to soccer. She would never allow me to do any half-hearted maintenance. In some cases, I may have to pull everything else on the back burner to help out. But the day that they said I'm the only one who can talk, but the day they say I am the only one who can talk about this kind of thing, I can't say no. Then I have to make sure that Monica is well maintained so she can perform at her best. The legs, of course. But there are other parts that can be easily disassembled. I'll clean them out and so on. Anything that might interfere with operations should be thoroughly removed to be fully prepared.
外皮が割れちゃうの気になってるんだ。練習を中断させちゃうこともあるから。かといって硬いものに変更したら誰かに当たった時に良くないだろう。何かいい対策ないかな。
You know, when a typhoon hits, they tape over the windows to prevent debris from flying over, don't they? If we could protect the underside of the outer skin like that, it might prevent it from shattering.
確かに。それなら外皮が割れても砂も入らないし。それでいこう。
Smart. Nice. If that's what you decide. If you decide so, let me borrow it for a moment. I can do the curing right now. Oof. Oh, Monica handed me the hull. When I touched it again, I could see that the skin was made a little thinner. It's probably not originally made to be that strong. If it was made to prevent people from getting hurt, it's no wonder that it is easy to crack. I applied industrial tape to the inside of the skin without leaving any gaps, and carefully trim off the edges of the tape that stick out. Do you have time? I'm sure you'll be busy with club activities tomorrow, so why don't we clean everything but the legs?
急に押しかけたのに何から何まで。でも先生がそう言うならお言葉に甘えさせてもらおう。
Huh? I don't think that's what she says. Oh. Hold on. I'm surprised. No hull on the abdomen? Since the legs have a harder outer skin, I had expected the abdomen to be the same. But I was wrong.
ないわけではないけど、こんな暑い時期につけてられないよ。ま、砂が噛み込むような部品はここにはないから、その辺は大丈夫だ。
Indeed, I remembered Wing was also concerned about heat buildup. I wonder if androids put on or off their outer skins depending on the season, just like humans change their clothes. Even if it's okay that they don't chew, as a mechanic, I can't help but be concerned about the fine sand. Let's get rid of it all at this point. We set a small compressor and attach an air gun to the end of the hose. This air gun is not a model gun, of course, but a tool that sprays air with great force. I'm going to hit you with some air.
やって。
Oh. Oh no. Is it gonna tickle? Is that what's gonna... Oh no. Oh, that was the cutest. Oh my god. And we're screenshotting that. Airguns make quite a loud noise though. Monica suddenly bursts out laughing. Her voice loud enough to compete with the loudness of the airgun. Anything?
いやいや、ごめん。やってちょっとくすぐったくて。
That was too cute. Oh my god. I didn't know there's such a thing as tickling. Monica lightly slaps her own face with both hands. After a while, her face, which has become squishy with laughter, becomes stern. It was as if she had made up her mind. I'm just cleaning up.
よし、もう大丈夫だ。次こそは。
That's too cute. Oh, don't move already. I haven't finished cleaning yet.
動くなって言われても無理だって。
I chased after Monica, who was rolling around laughing on the cot, and blew air on her. I think I struggled a lot. When the cleaning was roughly complete, I looked at the clock and saw an hour and a half had passed by. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess that's about it.
大変な目にあったような気がするけど、何はともあれ感謝だ。これで明日の練習合宿も頑張れそうだ。
Cute. What? You have practice camp tomorrow?
そう、大会前の最後の仕上げってとこだね。ここからそんなに遠くないし、先生も見に来る
？Come to think of it, I've never seen Monica play soccer. We're gonna see soccer montage? Soccer photos? I wonder what kind of soccer is so good that it can even crack the heart out of her skin. Not that I'm not interested.
1日目はミーティングが結構入る予定だけど、 2日目からは朝から夕方までぶっ続けて練習するんだ。興味があるなら見に来てよ。結構面白いと思うから。
Fun. I don't know much about soccer, but if it attracts her so much, maybe I should try to learn a little. Aww. Monica said the second day of training camp. Okay, I think I might have to wrap it up here. I think it's already been a bit, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna continue with second day of training camp in the next video, or maybe next stream. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, thank you all for watching. As a reminder again, if you're enjoying the story and you wanna check out the VN yourself, or if you just enjoyed the art, check out the links below in the comment section. I know in the check out the links below in the description section, not the comments, in the description. Anyways, my name is mechabare, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.